The rock of Mars in Cecrops' citadel is Pallas's picture, in that old dispute about the name of Athens. 12 great gods, Jove in their midst, sit there on lofty thrones, grave and august, each pictured with his own familiar features. Jove in regal grace, the sea god standing, striking the rough rock with his tall trident, and the wounded rock gushing sea brine, his proof to clinch his claim. Herself she gives a shield, she gives a spear sharp tipped, she gives a helmet for her head. The aegis guards her breast, and from the earth, struck by her spear, she shows an olive tree, springing pale green with berries on the boughs. The gods admire, and victory ends the work. Yet to provide examples to instruct her rival what reward she should expect for her insensate daring, she designed in each of the 4 corners 4 small scenes of contest, brightly colored miniatures. There in one corner Thracian Rhodope and Haemon, icy mountains now, but once mortals, who claimed the names of gods most high. Another showed the pygmy matron's doom, her pitiable doom, when Juno won the contest and transformed her to a crane and made her fight her folk, her kith and kin. Antigone she pictured too, who once challenged the royal consort of great Jove, and Juno changed her to a bird, and Troy availed her nothing, nor Laomedon, her father. No, with snowy feathers clothed, in self-applause she claps her stork's loud bill. In the last corner Cinyras, bereaved, embraced the temple steps, his daughter's limbs, and lying on the marble seemed to weep. All round the border ran an olive branch, the branch of peace. That was the end, and she finished her picture with her own fair tree. Arachne shows Europa, cheated by the bull's disguise, a real bull you'd think, and real sea. The girl was gazing at the shore she'd left, and calling to her friends, seeming to dread the leaping billow's touch, shrinking and drawing up her feet in fear. The styrie and the struggling eagle's clutch she wove, and pictured Leda as she lay under the white swan's wings, and added too how Jove once in a satyr's guise had got Antiope with twins, and as Amphitryon bedded Alcmena in a golden shower fooled Danae, Aegina in a flame, and as a shepherd snared Mnemosyne, and as a spotted serpent Proserpine. Neptune she drew, changed to a savage bull, for love of Canassi, and Neptune too sired, as Enipeus, the Elodie. Basaltes' child he cheated as a ram, the corn's most gracious mother, golden-haired, suffered him as a horse, and as a bird the snake-tressed mother of the flying steed. And poor Melantho knew him as a dolphin. To all of them Arachne gave their own features and proper features of the scene. She wove too Phoebus in a herdsman's guise, and how he sometimes wore a lion's skin, sometimes hawk's plumage, how he fooled icy Macarius' daughter as a shepherd, how Bacchus with bunches of false grapes deceived Erigone, and Saturn as a horse begot the centaur Chiron. Round the edge a narrow band of flowers she designed, flowers and clinging ivy intertwined. In all that work of hers Pallas could find, envy could find no fault. Incensed at such success, the warrior goddess, golden-haired, tore up the tapestry, those crimes of heaven, and with the boxwood shuttle in her hand, box of Cytorus, 3 times, 4 times struck Arachne on her forehead, The poor wretch, unable to endure it, bravely placed a noose around her neck. But as she hung, Pallas in pity raised her. "Live," she said, "yes, live, but hang, you wicked girl, and know you'll rue the future too, that penalty your kin shall pay to all posterity." And as she turned to go, she sprinkled her with drugs of Hecate, and in a trice, touched by the bitter lotion, all her hair falls off, and with it go her nose and ears. Her head shrinks tiny, her whole body small. Instead of legs, slim fingers line her sides, the rest is belly. Yet from that she sends a fine spun thread, and as a spider, still weaving her web, pursues her former skill.